Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's been about a week and we are going straight into another memory plan with me. This week's just been a bit mad. So I'm going to talk about the kit and then I'll get into it as I'm laying stickers down. So this week I'm going to be using this kit by Plannerface called Ava. This was an older kit from her shop, and if you watched my haul video with my Plannerface goodies from her anniversary sale, she actually re-released it for her anniversary, and I just love it. I just love the florals, I love the colours, I love and it's been a long time since I've used the Plannerface full kit, and I just, yeah, there's so many stickers here. I can definitely do 2 spreads of this, it's not going to be a problem, and yeah, I absolutely love it. I also got the glitter add-on, which helps me to extend the kit even further. And yeah, so this is the kit that I'm going to be using. This is the week of my nan's birthday, so my nan was 81 on the 20th of June. We are looking back on the 15th to the 21st of June 2020, and so I wanted something really pretty and really floral to celebrate my nan. She loves the gardening and her garden and her flowers and everything, so this is yeah, this is what I wanted to bring for her week. So I'm going to start with the bottom washi. I did bring some other washi in. This is Simply Gilded washi here, and this is from Harriet Wright Designs. Just to kind of, I don't know, but we'll see, because I think the washi is very pretty. Where is it? There we go. And she's got this little strip here that I can put at the top as well, which is really good. But I just think it's quite blue down here. That's the long one. And it does fit it quite nicely. And I forget to turn off my notifications. So since last video, we had an announcement about how schools are going to be run in September. We've had meetings and conversations about what we think about that and how we feel, and what the school is getting up to, and I'm expecting today to get my new timetable. So we had a timetable. I spent hours editing it, well, not editing it as such, but like formatting it so that me and my team understood what on earth was going on. And it's all changed now. So we've been trying to get to grips with all that, and really trying to get our heads around the whole how school's going to run in September. So I'm currently in schools at the moment teaching 2 year 10 classes, and it's so different and so strange. It's also lovely because just small class sizes are just fab. Like, I think I've got this past week I had like 10 in each of my classes, and it was such a lovely number of kids because you could really kind of make sure you check everybody, see if everybody's paying attention and listening. And you know, there's not really much for them to hide. And yes, you still get the people who are going to, you know, offer their ideas straight away, but you can also choose to go, actually, you've answered loads of really good questions, let someone else have a go. And there is scope for other people to have a go, and you've got time, because there's, I don't know, it just feels, it feels nice. And I know that we can't do that going forward. Oh no, I've lost my tweezers. Well, nothing's new there. And so, yeah, I've been really enjoying that. I teach high school biology, so I teach 11 to 18-year-olds biology. That is my subject. Well, I'm furiously trying to find tweezers. That's annoying. Okay, I need to go find some more. Hold on a sec. Okay, I found these really tiny ones from an eyebrow kit, so we'll just use these. I'm using these date dots from Morello Paperie, and apparently I use these gold foil. These are in gold foil. I thought I'd bring in gold for this kit because my nan is golden. So yeah, so oh no, the recycling man's here. Okay, you might hear some noise and interference in the background. My recycling's being collected, and we live in a little cul-de-sac, so it won't be long. But yeah, so teaching a smaller class, much Like, I really like it. We won't have that going forwards. Our classes are going to be the same because of staffing wise. I'm going to have to pause. Sorry. Okay, so the fan's gone. So what I did, I just added those date dots from Morella Papery. They're really pretty because they're on matte clear paper, so they don't give any kind of like gloss shine away. It's just foil. Not that you can see it in this dull day with my natural lighting. I know they're very tiny, so to grab the foil. There we go. See, no gloss glare, it's all foil. I am going to do a weekend banner this week. Instead of some full boxes, I just think to kind of mix things up a bit. I still have lots to mark on the weekend, as it's my nan's birthday. So I'm going to do a weekend banner across there, and then I'm going to put headers down and full boxes. So yeah, so I'm hoping to talk through this because so as far as so with school being hectic as well, along with that, I've also got my in-laws coming for the first time since well they left on the 20th of March or something, although maybe the 21st of March or something, and they are coming this weekend, which is the weekend of the 11th of July, I think it's a Saturday, and they're coming for the first time, and so I have to get my house in order, and it's clean and it's, you know, it's tidy-ish, but it's not mother-in-law tidy, if that makes any sense. And there's lots more, like, I started decluttering loads and doing really good with that, and then I kind of put it off. There was no, like, reason other than my own self-motivation, which I didn't have throughout this time, to get, like, my under the bed. I still didn't do my under the bed, and if you watch me on Instagram, you know I did the focus in April from Fun People Free, and I just didn't get it done. And so I still want to finish off some of those bits. So we did the kids' toys this week. And we've sorted out some furniture downstairs, so it's a little less cluttered. And yeah, but I get this feeling that, like, my in-laws are going to be, you know, you've had all this time at home, why isn't it beautiful, why isn't it done, why isn't the house been, you know, why haven't you done stuff to the house, like painted walls and done wallpaper and stuff? And the truth of the matter is that, like, my husband's been working all this time, and I'm a teacher, so I still have been working, and I also have to homeschool my kids too, like, so it's not like we've had a lot of free time. And yes, we have had downtime, but in all fairness, it felt like we needed it, and I think if we hadn't have been forced to, I think we would have burnt out. Well, I certainly feel that way myself. I don't know about any of you out there. That's definitely how I felt coming up to this. We'd got into a bad rhythm where I felt like things weren't how I wanted them to be, and I wasn't having enough time with the kids, and I wasn't getting enough time to just breathe and relax and have some time for me and just, you know, all of those kind of things. And this time's kind of forced us, really, because, you know, forced us to spend time with the kids and forced us to, you know, think about how we want to spend our time and give some breathing room, really, from the chaotic our chaotic lives. And I've really appreciated that. And so, you know, but I'm just worried that they're gonna feel like we've not made the most of this, but in my humble opinion, I think we have. And you know, I think that's the main thing, really. And I think that's the positive that's come out of this situation, is that we've been able to kind of, you know, figure out what's important. And, you know, my husband was sick at the very beginning with COVID. Not that it was tested, but he had all the symptoms and it was scary. And, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think I'm just anxious of being judged by my in-laws and trying to think of a way that I can justify the time that I've spent in lockdown is what I'm thinking, I think. So yeah, and I'm sure there'll be things said, and I'm just gonna have to bite my tongue and just let them say what they need to say, and that's fine, and know that actually, you know, we have had a productive time, and I've been doing a lot on my channel. My channel's grown so much over this time, and I don't know how much they're going to appreciate that. I need one tiny little skinny bit of washing. This is really annoying. There is a weekend banner in the kit, and I'm going to use that. Although I'm going to put the headers down first. So yes, sorry for rambling on. But I just thought so I haven't actually been filming or getting things ready because we're kind of moving some things around. I'm going to get a space downstairs to do planning, and I won't be able to film down there, but it means this space up here is going to be changed, and I've been sorting and not really had time to film. But I'm back, and I'm just doing this little memory spread. Because next memory spread, that was my little dude coming in saying good morning. And I've forgotten where I was. So haven't been filming. Oh, my next plan with me, next memory spread with me. Sorry. It should be an exciting one. I have to wait on some details, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And my winner has been notified for my giveaway. Thank you so much to everybody who participated and left a comment, and you were all so kind, so thank you so much. And yeah, I'm enjoying these. So when I hit 300, and I say when, very kind of skeptically, but when I reach 300, then there'll be another giveaway. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing this week, and when we get to the memory plan of this week, it will just be cleaned and tidied and worked, and no video today, and yeah. So I'm in a bit of a planner kind of, not a slump, but like there's too many options for me at the moment. You know, with July starting on like the next half of the year, and lots of planners come out in this time. You know, it took me until this year to realise that why planners started in July, because for me, as a teacher, July seems such like a silly time of year. I'm like, well, it's just in the middle of something. Like, why on earth is it the planner starting then? And I'm like, it just doesn't seem like a useful time, because in the UK, if you're doing academic planners, they always go from, which is kind of like what I think of as mid-year planners, they always go from August, because July is still part of the previous school year. So like, I haven't finished the school year. It finishes next week. 17th of July is the last day of school for me, and I know some schools even go over into the next week. So it just feels really bizarre that why it's in July, and then I realise, because July is actually the half of the year, like it's actually halfway. And like for me, the end of the year is July, the end of July, and August is like the limbo month where, you know, there isn't anything, and then September's New Year's. So it just felt really bizarre, and then I realised, I was like, oh my gosh, you are so dense. Of course, that's why July is where it is, because that's I was going to do weekend banner. That's what it is. That's the mid-year. So, yes, I've kind of come to terms with that now. And, yeah. So I have got a few new planners. This planner was 18 months, so it should have gone to December of 2020, but I took out August through to December because I wanted to it was getting, it's so chunky, like, she's a chunky beast with all the stickers that I've added, and so this kind of just meant that it was a little less chunky. And, sorry, just deciding which floral to use. I think I want to use an outline. And so yeah, I don't know where I've gone here. Alright, I'm going to have to erase the June, which is going to be a bit weird. But anyway. So yeah, and so I still got a memory plan in July of 2020 in this one. And I have finally got an idea of how I'm going to do my monthly. Let me just get my specs. And it actually is the text. Oh no. So, sorry. Just watching me Tipex about these information. So, sorry. Let me get back to it. Ow. So I have my paper chase Agenzio bullet journal type planner, and I have to say I've been using stickers in it, and I kind of love it. So I have been forward planning using that, and I do miss forward planning in like a big planner. So yeah, that's something that I was wanting to bring back in really. And so yeah, and then I have two B6. I still love using my Simply Gilded inserts, although I haven't used them for a few weeks. Sorry, try to put down stickers and try not to talk at the same time. Right, so I have been using that, and I do like, I just feel like I'm not using my character stickers or my icon stickers as much, because I love using the stickers in the kits, and I just feel like I need to use them somehow. And finding a way to do that would be really lovely. And all this kind of stuff. So yeah, so I am feeling like I've got all of these lovely planners and I need to just kind of use them. And then I've got a Paper House Productions planner on its way. So that's exciting. I don't actually know where it is at the moment. I haven't checked my tracking recently. What is going on? Is everything wonky? Oh my days, so wonky. Okay, let's fix this. And so yeah, so I'm in two minds of how to plan in July. And then I'm going to set up my teacher planner ready for September as soon as I've got my new timetable, because there's no point doing it until, because the timetable that I currently have is not going to be, it's not real. It's not real, guys. So have to sort out that. Are we okay leaving that goal sticker like that? There we go. There we go. I'm just going to leave the rest of it now. Okay. And then I'm going to put a checklist. I don't know what it's going to be for, but I'm going to put one in. And these checklists are beautiful. The full heart checklist. Look at them. So I've got purple, pink, teal. So it needs to be kind of like this mauve colour. Can we put the header? Could have removed that look. Just to keep it. Now that it's straight, I can line it up with it. Okay. So yeah, these are matte stickers, by the way, and they are so removable. It's delicious. hopefully they'll stay down. And oh, I don't know what I do. Gratitude. Perfect. Oh, it's so pretty. Pretty sidebar. It's hard not to be pretty with these stickers, to be fair. Let's face it. Okay, so moving on to card boxes for the first part of the week. I'm going to put them all at the top. So yes, so you'll be seeing some different kind of plans, different planners that I'll be using over this time, and seeing how you can use sticker kits in them. I know there was some worry about with the drama that unfolded this week that I'm planning, actually. You know, thoughts about sticker shops and how they were gonna cope without having, you know, people using their stickers in different planners, and I've never had an Erin Condren, so for me sticker kits have been used in bullet journals, and they've been used in my Recollections planner, in B6 planners, including inserts that I've used in the past from like Decennia printables, which I've printed off a load now for my B6 tins, so we'll see. But yeah, like totally flexible to be used in those sort of planners. So yeah, so let's get into it then. I'm gonna do a checklist here, and the first thing that I need to do. So, and we'll get into the day by day. So Monday then, I had to do some UCAS forms so that they could be uploaded on Tuesday. So, just trying to find a sticker. I can use... okay. I'm going to use a label. And this is to mark doing my UCAS reports. Then I can't use a header. These are really thick. I might save those for when I do use this kit in my another planner. Ooh. So instead I'm going to use a rounded label or a square. I'm going to use pink, so let's just stick with the pink. Oh, let's pink now. Okay. Let's go with the move then. The move. I just use a pink header. So I was doing my UCAS reports. So I've got this sticker here from Rory Sweet Addictions, which is a little kind of report. So it's weird. These are, it was UCAS references almost. So kind of like sentences about, you know, how the kids are, like what they're up to and how they're good and are they working hard and all that kind of jazz. So yeah. Do I want to use a glitter header? Yeah. And then I had 3 phone calls to make. Loads and loads of phone calls. So I'm going to use this as a sticker sampler, icon sampler from Little Thought Store, and I'm going to use this little phone icon here. Again, this is on that matte clear paper, which I'm a little bit obsessed with. Made a load of phone calls there. And then I went to my mum's for lunch, which was lovely. She kind of, you know, since we were able to meet multiple households outside, still social distancing, me and my mum and my sister, we've gotten together each week, and I just love it. It's just throwback to kind of when we were able to do that when we were on maternity leave, myself and my sister. It just meant that, yeah, we can get together, and I love it. So we went for lunch at my mum's, and what did I bring for that? Did I bring anything out for that? I thought I had. apparently I didn't. Kind of want, is there any icons here? Yeah, I'm going to use a little knife and fork, I think. And then I do have my Simply Watercoloured coat, Twinkles, and we'll do a little bow. There we go, to mark note to my mum. And then finally, I got some washing on the line ready for it was the bedding for my sons. So because of what's happening on Tuesday, I needed to get this laundry done this day, and so I got the kids' bedding washed. I'm just going to use a flag here, and I have this washing line icon from the Ginger Cat Co. Ginger Cat Co is one of the first companies I bought from when I started planning with stickers and fell into this world. And her foiling is beautiful, actually. I forget. It's so soft and smooth. Okay, anyway. So, I was going to work this day. The first time I was going into school, that wasn't kind of just looking after the key workers' children. So this is me teaching biology to year 10, which is what I've just been talking about, you know, the 10 kids per class. And this is what was happening here. So my kids were actually going to their childminders, which is what a lot of the phone calls were about. I talked about in my last plan with me, we rang our parents just to see what their points of view were about sending them to my childminders to look after them while I was at work, because my husband obviously has to do lots of work too. And although he could have kind of done it flexi for the 2 days that I went in during the last 12 weeks, it was a little bit tricky for him to get time this way round. So I did go into work this day and drop them off at the childminders, and yeah, so what we'd made sure is to keep my childminders kids safe. I washed, with the kids had a bath, we washed their bed in, they got into clean pyjamas, clean bed in, bath, they were all clean, and then first thing in the morning they got dressed into fresh clean clothes, and then like it was about an hour or something, and then I took them to Donna's because I was going to work. So I do have these tiny little scripts from Simply Gilded, and I don't know what to do. They're tiny, although I do have, oh, I don't know. So I'm just going to use, I thought I had them, I've got them from Planner Just For You as well, but I think I'm going to use this one. Very dainty. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, and then to help protect us when the kids got home, we literally, both me and my kids, we come into the house through the back door, straight into the kitchen, strip off, into the washing machine, all our clothes, and then we go upstairs and have baths and showers, and then get into fresh pyjamas. So trying to keep everyone as safe as possible in this time. It's a bit mad, but yeah, so that was work. I had to upload those reports, and then I had McDonald's. So I'm going to use a half box here. Oh, do I do it here and then? Yeah, I'm going to do it here. And then, so yeah, to mark that I uploaded my reports. So I'm just going to use, I've got these icon sheet from Station Stickers. Oh. Would this one look really out of place? I don't think it will. The dark pink on there. We'll leave it, we'll see. And I can change it if I need to. And yeah, and then we had McDonald's, because McDonald's started delivery, and we got very excited, and we finally had McDonald's. So yeah. And I have a fry sticker coming, from Sticky Bow Babies, and so I think I'm going to leave it and use that fries icon because I got her really nice, her pastel colourway, and so hopefully that will go. They've been shipped, but they'll take about a few weeks, so I need to remember that I was going to use those, so that's what I want to save it for. And then me and my husband, I literally got home and we crashed. Like, just full blown, just crashed and watched a load of TV, which was awesome. So I'm going to put the checklist here to mark all the TV that I watched. And then I'm going to use I feel like I want to use a little thing and a label. Where's my glitter sample? No, I think. Right. 2 things to mark above the checklist. So I want to mark that a video went live and that it was major thunder happening. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do another little thing. I'm going to do a little thing to mark my video. What colour? I like purple. Do it that way. And to mark my video, I did bring out some clever Galcraft hearts. I love the way that Kiara from what's she called? In Kiara's Life. Uses clever Galcraft's hearts and little things to mark her videos. So this was my washi organisation video. I think I'm going to use the purple, stick with the purple. This is the mini colourway. There we go. Yeah, and to mark thunder, I don't really have a sticker to mark thunder, to be honest. Oh, actually, I might do. Bringing out my stickers. I have the autumn icons from Harriet Wright Designs, and I'm just wondering if there's like a cloud with lightning. No, it's just the umbrella with rainbows. That's okay. I have the winter one as well. Will the winter one have it? Not really a winter thing, is it? No. Okay. I thought I was going to get lucky there. Okay. Never mind. So yeah. Don't know how to mark thunder, but I'm just going to write it in. And then this was all just watching TV. So I think I'm just going to use this home sticker. And then just have all the shows that we watched on TV. So yeah, that was Tuesday. On Wednesday then, I had to upload my work for year 7. And I had a hell of a lot of meetings. So I'm going to put my meetings first, because they all happened at the beginning of the day, and then my work upload. So, what are we on? It's kind of like the movie colour? I'm going to do purple. I slice these with a slice tool. I think you saw me do that. Okay, this video is getting long. Right, so these are for all my meetings. So to mark my meetings, I was going to use another one of those stickers there. Oh, there is this laptop one. Yeah, I'll use this laptop one. For my meetings, and then I uploaded my year 7 work. So I'm going to use a label for that. There's too many sheets. I'm losing track. Upload. Everything's done on the computer. It's so annoying. Maybe I'll just use. No, I don't want. No. So my memory cut out, so I do apologise. I would just put a label down to say that I was uploading, and then I couldn't find the sticker, and then I now found the sticker. It's just this script, this icon from How It Right Designs. I cut it down so me and my sister could show you. And that's just to upload my Year 7 work. And then meal planned and went to Aldi this evening. So I'm going to use a full a half box, the green, the blue. For my trip to Aldi, I went at like 9 o'clock in the evening. It was like the perfect time. There's hardly anybody about. Really good. I kind of felt safe, and yeah. And then I'm just going to use this box here to mark. Yeah. I'm going to use July. Because I went to Aldi. So yeah, that was to mark meal planning, and then go into Aldi. So I've got this shopping trolley icon from How It Right Designs. This is an oop sheet to mark that. And meal planning, I don't know. I think it's going to be it for now. Okay, moving on to Thursday then. So let's pop down our full boxes. So because I used the weekend banner, it does mean I've got 2 full boxes plus the third one that came on the washi sheet to do a kind of spread in another planner. Which planner I'm going to use it in, I do not know. But that's the plan. The plan is to use another planner. Okay. Anyway, Thursday, first thing I did this morning was clean the kitchen. It needed doing. And I do have the cleaning icons from How It Right Designs as well. So I'm going to pop that in. In a little skinny box. I use a spray bottle. Or is there a kitten? Not really. So yeah. So cleaning all the counters and all that kind of stuff. And then I had to do a load of marking. And then we went to my aunt's cottage. So my aunt had invited us to hang out in their garden. And yeah, it was just lovely. It was just what we needed. It was fab. They've got a hot tub, so we hot tubbed, and yeah, we just had a really lovely evening with them. So we had to go as soon as my husband finished work. We set off. We got there about 3:45. Had some drinks, had a barbecue, went in the hot tub, and then we had Famalam. But we were live with the hosts, which was so much fun. They did that before with my other cousins. They arrived there, went there. Oh, annoyingly, my little car icon is... That's fine. I'll just do that. Double up on the purple. For that to mark marking, I actually have a custom script from to the Ginger Cat Co. It says marking. So I'm just going to pop that there and then list the things that I marked. And then we drove to the cottage, which was so much fun. And yeah, we just hung out. So to mark all of the things that we did, I'm going to use the full box at the end of the day just to mark our family as per normal. So I'm going to use a patterned one down here. And then I want to add a few things like the hot tub and the barbecue. So for the hot tub, I think I can use a flag. And then I've got space for a skinny one, or do I have space? No, have to be a skinny one. That's fine. Also, maybe there should be a oh, I know what I'm going to use. Is this one of these? Just okay, to mark hot barbecue, hot tub, and then family lamb. So I'm going to use the balloons for family lamb. And a little bow. Oh, I think I'm going to use two. I don't have any hot tub stickers. That makes me very sad. Could I use this bucket? Or would that be like, no, that's definitely a bucket. You can't use that for hot tub. I'm going to. There are no rules here. There are no rules here. And then barbecue. Oh, I feel like I've got a barbecue icon. I just don't know where it is. And then food icons. Okay, just gonna leave it and see if I come across anything for the barbecue and for the hot tub. It's just brilliant. I love it. Right, Friday then. Friday I had to sort out my year 7 workbook, and then this was the day of the drama that I woke up to this from the previous day, and I have to say it put a dampener on my entire weekend. Like, I've never had an EC, never had an Erin Condren, never had one, and yet it did dampen my entire weekend. Not gonna lie, it was a bit mad. So I'm gonna put doing the year 7 workbook. I'm gonna use that same icon. This is technically the journaling icon from Harriet White Designs, but I think it works really well for schoolwork and things like that. Doing my any sort of work that I don't want to just keep using a laptop sticker for, because otherwise I'm just going to run out of laptop stickers. And yeah, so that's for my year 7, and then I wanted to put that a checklist down to say that I had indeed filmed, edited, and I uploaded a video here as well. Damn it. And then bought a new planner. This is the day that I bought my Paper House Productions planner. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Come on. So I'm going to move that down here. Actually, I do know what I want to mark. I had coffee and croissants. That's what I want to mark up here. With my kids. So I'm going to use that little take-out coffee icon and then a little sprinkle sparkle. I think I'm going to do a heart in the middle. There we then this was to mark filming, editing, and a new planner. So, oh, there's a camera on the Harriet design sheet, isn't there? So I'm going to use the camera icon. I love this icon, and she doesn't do it as a full sheet. I'm so angry. There's only one on this sampler as well. But anyway, and then yeah, I got a new planner. My paper house, it should be coming, and then I had to watch. And then I watched Finding Nemo in the evening. I started watching it like in bed, just as the kids had kind of gone to sleep, but they weren't really asleep. They were like watching their tablets or something. And then they both came in and we started watching it, and then it got to like 10:30 or something, and we had like an hour left, and I was like, yeah, we kind of need to start watching this now. So we paused it, and then we didn't actually finish watching it until this week. So yeah, we did finally get it done, and then we watched Finding Dory straight after, which was lovely. So yeah, so I'm watching Finding Nemo, and I don't have a fish icon. So yeah. So anyway, then on to Saturday. Then it was my nan's birthday, so I do want to mark that. And there are these squared boxes in this beautiful floral I'm going to use to mark Happy Birthday, Nanny. I don't know what I'm going to use to mark Happy Birthday, Nanny. I think I'm just going to write it in. I think that's what I'm going to do. I did upload this day my haul from America. So I'm going to just use the little things and a heart to mark that. Oh, I had it all organised and now it's gone all messy again. Do you find that? I swear there's some organisation to this chaos. I think I was going to use this pink from the Heirloom Pumpkins. I hope she brings this back in the fall because it's so pretty. And I've used it in the summer as well. And it just like certain colours really just pop. And I got some Happy Mail. Oh no. Yeah, I got some Happy Mail and started using it. So it was, I got my Clever Girl Crafts order. It took a long time. It got lost in LA somewhere. And so she, bless her, she was so good. She sent a lost mail report, and that was just me dropping my tweezers. And yeah, she was so generous, and she offered to send them out again, but eventually they arrived, and then straight away there was a sale the next day, so then I ordered a load more. And those are now currently on their way as well. So Happy Mail came. Oh, let's see, bills. Is there no Happy Meal one on here? Ew. I'm going to use this envelope from Harriet Designs. Again, this is an oopsie sheet, so it's got a bit of foil damage on it. But like I said, it was in a grab bag. I like the rustic feel. And then I started playing with it. It was, so I started doing my kit trackers, so tracking all my kits for what I'm going to use, which Clever Girl Crafts hearts am I going to use for my uploads, because I'm planning on keeping up this whole, upload schedule that I at the moment don't have, but hopefully will maintain in the future. That's my dream. And yeah, so played around with that, and then we went to actually go see my nan. We went to go say hello. So I'm going to use a half box for that. I'll just use one of these ones here. Actually, yeah. We had the evening shift, and we had scones and cake and tea, and it was just really, really lovely. Yeah, proper cream tea, and it was just really, really, really nice. And then when we got home, Mark and I just watched some more TV. So I'm going to use a checklist. I need to use the purple one, but I'm going to just do a 2 hot checklist. Sorry. I'm going to use the TV icon. We watched Adam Savage Builds, and we watched Vox Machina. want to use these open hearts, but I kind of want to use these up before starting that, but they've already started a heart, so I'm like, you know, just me. I do have a second sheet of that though. And then for this, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that. And then finally on Sunday, it was Father's Day. If you watched my plan with me from last week, I forgot. I didn't realise it was this week and thought it was last week. So I actually gave my husband his Father's Day paraphernalia last week, like his cards. Because his birthday's in June, we don't do gifts, and my birthday's in March, so my birthday's in the same month as Mother's Day, and my husband's is the same birthday, the same month as Father's Day. So we don't particularly do like presents for our respective parent days. We just do a really nice card, get it either handmade by the kids, which are or at least written in by the kids, and then and then we do kind of presents for our birthdays. So normally our birthdays are after the respective parent day, but occasionally Mother's Day will fall on my birthday, so depends on when Easter is. So it was Father's Day. I wasn't feeling great this day either. Like, everything was just kicking off, and like, I don't know, there was just like a lot of love going on in the planner community this weekend, and I felt a bit down about it, and I don't know. And then also Father's Day, like, I lost my dad when I was 15, and so I didn't twig that, but apparently something triggered that as well, and just, you know, basically just not a very nice day. I did, however, shop the CoverGirl Craft sale, and did some laundry and watched some Mythbusters, which was quite nice. So I did try and make the most of the day. I also I decided to mark what I'm about to mark next. I also watched a fellow planner girl on her craft channel selling her stamps. So Lottie from Mama Makes was on Hochanda, and so I tuned in to kind of support her and like watch her and cheer her on, and from the inside of my own house, like, come on, Lottie. And she was so good and really kind of sold her product well. I didn't buy. I was kind of at the end of I spent all my fun money basically, and it was the 21st. So I couldn't buy anything at this point. But I did tune in to support her, and I tried to make a comment that will get broadcasted, but they don't do that on Hochanda. And then in the evening, we played Dungeons and Dragons, as is the norm. So, I've lost my sheets. Oh, where have they gone? There we go. So there's this pretty patterned one here. Did I do anything else this day? That's a big space. What's something purple? Boo. I think the other thing purple is another washi strip. Yeah. So, so that was my Father's Day. So for D&D, I do have my hexagons from Harriet Wright Designs. Let me just grab those. I think they're in here. Oh, they should be in here. It's rose gold. Oh wait, maybe they're in the other one. I think they're in the other one because they're a layering tool. So I got cut off again. I found my hexagons, and then all that's left to do is just show you the final spread. So this is what it all turned out like. I think it's beautiful. These colours and these florals. Anna just does an amazing job with her kits, I think. That's fair to say. Okay. No, it's just because the panel's wonky. So if you Sorry for being super chatty, but if you enjoyed this chatty plan with me, then please hit that like button. And if you want to stick around for some more videos, planner related, find out if I actually figure out which planner I want to use, then please hit that subscribe button, and I will look forward to seeing you and sharing you some more hints and tips and things in my next video. So thank you and goodbye.